You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and the Beautiful fans. Well, Steffy Forrester laid into Finn about constantly disrespecting her wishes, and despite him pleading for her to stay, she decided to walk out on him. But is her closing that door going to then open a door for Hope Logan to slip closer to Finn? It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to dive into whether it's a bad idea for Steffy to leave so much space between herself and her husband at this critical time. So this week, after Hope confessed she kissed Steffy's husband, Brooke absolutely lost it on Hope. And even though Brooke laid into her, Hope still kept on about how Finn might be the lover she wants in her life. Brooke's eyes almost rolled right out of her head with Hope talking about Steffy's man being her lover. I think Brooke was just imagining all the cleanup she's going to have to do. And then when Hope admitted she might have kissed Finn to get back at Steffy, Brooke instead said, I think there's something more going on. But then, Hope said Steffy's no saint and brings up her interfering with Liam and trying to shut down her line. To me, that's chalk and cheese. One is personal, one is business. Everybody at Forrester Creations, except for Hope and Brooke, all agree that Hope's line is not doing well. The numbers aren't there. And you could say that's not Steffy's fault, but we all know it's a little bit her fault because she did convince Thomas to leave LA. And of course, he was the key to the success of Hope for the future. I mean, Hope's not a designer, So then on the most recent episode, we saw Steffy slam into the design office to confront Hope, who immediately started scrambling, saying sorry, but Steffy's not having it. And it especially set her off when Hope was talking about her friendship with Finn and how much she values it, like present tense, like they are still friends, even despite Hope kissing him, right? Steffy just went off and told Hope that friendship is over and done. She slapped Hope with an ultimatum, told her to stay completely away from Finn. But you could totally tell from the look on Hope's face that is not going to happen no matter what Steffy says or how mad she is. Hope has this thing in her head that she and Steffy's husband have this bond. Meanwhile, Finn's back at the Malibu house. He's pacing. He's all upset after Steffy told him Hayes would be with him. She'd leave Kelly with Liam while she leaves to give herself a minute to think. And this is the second time you'll remember that Steffy has walked out on Finn. The last time was when he wouldn't cut Sheila out of his life, even after she nearly killed them both. That was, I think, after Liam recorded Finn hugging Sheila and then showed her the video. And of course, Steffy was over at Eric's place. Liam showed up, tried for a third kiss with Steffy. Maybe he'll try again, but I feel more like Finn could be the target of an outside influence on their marriage this time. The big question is whether Steffy Forrester will actually leave town. If she just goes over to her grandpa Eric's like she did before, that might give Finn, something to be optimistic about, that she's not walking away completely. But it would also clear a path for Hope to show back up over at the house to see Finn or at his office, wherever. I totally expect Hope to ignore Steffy's ultimatum that she stay away from Finn. I feel like Hope is going to go see Finn with the excuse of wanting to apologize, and then to try and talk him into staying friends with her, promising nothing like that will ever happen again. But Steffy told Finn point blank, you better not see her again, cut her out of your life. The same thing she told him about Sheila. So I just wonder if he will slam the door on Hope or if she will lull him into just listening to her to let her apologize, and then it turns into a conversation. If he's smart, he would just throw Hope out, not ever let her in, slam the door. But he's so soft, you know. I would guess that Hope might actually get a moment of his time. But if she does, and Steffy finds out Finn spoke to Hope after his wife chewed him out, that could be a deal breaker. And honestly, Hope might be the one to tell her because she's playing these little reindeer games. It sounded to me like Steffy just wanted a few days to work through her frustration and anger about Hope planting a lip lock on her husband. She's not blaming Finn for the kiss per se, but for not listening to her, not believing her that him being friendly with Hope was going to be problematic. But if Finn steps one toe out of line while Steffy's taking her little breather, it could be bad. It could be fatal to their marriage. I mean, it is hard to imagine at the moment how Hope would ever be a threat to Steffy's marriage. I don't think Steffy sees her as a threat to her marriage, but more of an annoyance who needs to be just cut out of it. But at the same time, it also feels like the B&B writers are heading in the direction of Hope being a threat to the marriage. If Finn were smart, slam the door in Hope's face if she shows up at the house, his office, wherever. Because if Finn doesn't reject Hope completely, end their friendship, just stop talking to her, Steffy might tell him, this is it. I can't trust you. I can't live my life like this, and I won't, you know? And then Hope might stand a chance. She could make a move on heartbroken Finn. You know, we all saw Hope claim she's not a homewrecker, but that is the path she's on. And as I predicted, Steffy told Hope she's just like Brooke. And of course, Hope denied it. There is a difference there. I don't think it's exactly the same vibe because yes, at times Brooke did target Ridge when he was with Taylor, but Ridge is the king of waffling and sending mixed signals. For years, he wanted both Brooke and Taylor, and that's why he was waffling. It just kind of depended on the day of the week. So when Brooke crossed lines and got inappropriate with him while he was with Taylor, it was because Ridge was open to it. He was vulnerable to temptation and he wanted it. That's not how it is with Finn, not at all. You know, we've seen Ridge kiss another woman while he's with someone else over and over, and he's always down for it. He loves the attention, whether it's Quinn or Shauna or Brooke or Taylor, you know. But Finn is not a waffling weasel like his father-in-law. He loves Steffy and he only wants her. But she's absolutely right that Finn likes to play hero and be the good guy for everyone, no matter who they are, and she wants him to always put her first, which is fair. The difference, I think, is more about whether the guy's receptive or not. And Finn was not receptive. He didn't kiss Hope back. He walked away and he told Steffy what happened. And to be fair, Steffy, you know, is sitting on 2 secret kisses with Liam that seems like they'll never come out. Even if Finn isn't going to talk to Hope, I could see her not backing down and kind of showing up like a boy crazy stalker. She's acting so immature right now. And we do have a spoiler that Bridget Forrester is back to Bold and the Beautiful in September. I'm wondering if she's back because they figure out something medical is going on with Hope. A lot of fans have theorized that because she just doesn't seem like herself. We'll see. But there is a doctor heading back. Not Finn, you know, but another doctor. And all I know is that when Steffy said that she can't be friends with Finn anymore, Hope was devastated. But again, in saying that she would think she could stay friends with him after pulling a stunt like she did. It's all so messy. And if Finn snaps on Hope and reveals that Steffy left him over the kiss, I mean, that's practically an invitation for Hope to beat down the door and throw herself at him. So is Steffy's little break, if indeed she takes it, going to put her marriage at a real risk? Or can Finn remain loyal, do what his wife told him to do, and cut Hope out completely, never speak to her again? We'll see. I'm also interested to see if Taylor Hayes talks Steffy out of taking a break from her marriage and tells her to stand her ground and fight Hope instead. It's getting messy, but good on Bold and the Beautiful lately, and I'm happy to see all the drama amping up. Drop your comments. Do you think Steffy's actually going to leave? And if she does, is Hope going to do all she can to make the most of that gap between her and Finn? Please subscribe if you're not following us already. Definitely come back soon. We are here talking Bold and the Beautiful 7 days a week with me, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.